a mother may sit down. Mothers, please stay standing. Look around. Let's recognize our mothers in the house today. All right, mamas and grandmamas, you may sit down. What a great place to be on Mother's Day, celebrating our commencement. We are so excited to be here. Good afternoon. Welcome to the DC West Community Schools Class of 2026 graduation. Let's hear it for these kids real quick. This class is a caring and talented group. They are students who have made an incredible impact throughout their high school experience, and we are extremely proud to be here with all of you today to celebrate you, the class of 2026. I would like to recognize our board members who are up here on stage with me. They are always honored to host graduation for our seniors. Dr. Kelly Hinders, our president, Ms. Diaz. Mrs. Jamie Jorgensen, please stand. Jamie's our vice president. Mr. Jim Timonik, our treasurer. Mr. Cole Revolution. Mrs. Liz Mayer, and Mr. Luke Jenke. Thank you for your leadership and all that you do for our school district. Today's a milestone. It has double significance. As we know, we're celebrating the incredible achievements of the class of 2026. But we also mark the 20th anniversary of our school district. 2 decades ago, this district was founded on a simple foundational belief that our communities of Waterloo and Valley deserved a school district where every student could thrive. We began with a vision of excellence, but visions are only realized through collective effort. Over the last 20 years, we've seen buildings be built, programs flourishing, and hundreds of graduates have walked across this stage. Through every challenge and every celebration, one truth has remained constant, the truth that serves our communities still today. We are better together. To the graduates, look around you. Yeah, take a look. Look at all the people here. Your journey to this moment, it wasn't a solo flight. You are here because of teachers who sparked your curiosity, your parents who offered unwavering support, and friends who sat beside you in the trenches, maybe at final exams, maybe at championship games. Better together isn't just a slogan. In a world that often focuses on the individual, you have learned the power of we before me. You have seen that a team solves problems that a single person cannot. You have felt how a community can rally in the face of a crisis. As you step into your next chapter, whether that leads you to a university, a technical education, a new venture, carry the spirit of collaboration with you. Seek out those who challenge your thinking. Build bridges where other people see walls. Remember that your greatest successes will almost always be shared successes. Class of 2026, you are a living legacy of 20 years of our community's investment. We are so immensely proud of who you are and even more excited about who you will become. Congratulations, go out and prove to the world what we already know, that we are and will always be better together. Thank you. And once again, let's hear from our choir.
takes a strong hand and a sound mind. The college kids are getting so young, ain't they? Correcting all the grammar on spray paint. And I even gave up driving after nightfall. I got tired of the frat boys with the bright song. This is good land, or at least it was. It takes a strong hand and a sound mind. It makes me smile to know when things get hard. Ooh, you'll be far. Ooh, you'll be far from here. That white leaves sit up in the yard. Ooh, you'll be far. Ooh, you'll be far, far from here. So pack up your car, put a head in your heart, say whatever you feel, be wherever you are, be angry yet you love. You're the greatest in evil odds. The birds still sing, the folks still fight, the boys still creep, the leaves still die. Be angry yet you love. We'll be waiting for your love, and we'll all be here forever. And we'll all be here forever. Overdue for any revival. Spent so long staying back. That's the thing about survival. Hell likes living just to die. Told me you made a difference. Like I got drunk and shut you down. Don't be by your own volition. If you step foot outside this town, it's all we had for always. Pack up your car, put a head in your heart, say whatever you feel, be wherever you are, be angry as you love. You're the greatest in evil odds. Birds still sing, folks still fight, boys still creep, the leaves still die. Be angry as you love. We'll be waiting for your love. We'll all be here forever. And we'll all be here forever. You'll go far. If you wanna go far, then you gotta go far.
Everybody loves the things you do, from the way you talk to the way you move. Everybody is watching you, 'cause you feel like home. You're like a dream come true. But if by chance you're here alone, can I have a moment till my love took it down. Climbed the mountain and I turned around, and I saw my reflection in snow-covered hills till the landslide brought me down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can a child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I built my life around you. But time makes older and children get older, and I'm getting older too. Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I built my life.
I hope the days come easy and the moments pass slow, and each road leads you where you wanna go. And if you're faced with a choice and you have to choose, I hope you choose the one that means the most to you. And if one door opens to another door closed, I hope you keep on walking till you find a window. If it's cold outside, show the world the warmth of your smile. But more than anything, my wish for you is that this night becomes all that you want to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry on the moving on. And while you're not thinking where you get to, I hope you know somebody loves you and wants the same things too. Yeah, this is my wish. I hope you never look back, but you never forget all the ones who love you in the place you left. I hope you always forgive and you never regret, and you help somebody every chance you get. Oh, you find God's grace in every mistake, and always give more than you take. But more than
Okay, it's now time for the flower tribute. Seniors, go to the crowd and find your loved ones.
She leaves home in the early morning, waving goodbye with an absent-minded smile. I watch her go with the search of that window, and I have to see.
this time, I'd like all of you to join me in recognizing the members of the class of 2026 that are graduating today with academic honors. As you may have noticed, the seniors are wearing their medals today. This year, 34 seniors received scholarships. You will find the list of recipients in the program. These scholarships are worth an incredible $5 million. Let's give them a round of applause. Congratulations, scholarship winners. Next, I'd like to recognize the seniors that have earned academic letters and academic excellence awards. Seniors, when your name is announced, please stand and remain standing. To earn an academic letter, a student must have received honor or merit roll recognition for both semesters during the school year. Seniors who have earned this award for one school year are Sailor Johnson, Joy Kelly, Robert Marinello, Isabella McGavin, and Caleb Case. Second year recipients who are wearing a bronze medal today are Colin Biesterfeld, Jaden Blank Jimenez, Lillian Kasiski, Cheyenne Cruz, Blaine Martin, Ethan Taft, Cade Thiessen, and Paul Valdez. Third year recipients who are wearing a silver medal today are Abigail LeMay, Rylan Levy, Molly Malin, Damian Monroe, Benjamin Owen, Grant Carr, and Colton Trost. And fourth year recipients are wearing a gold medal today are Bailey Anderson, Bella Anderson, Nolan Asher, Caden Foster, Jocelyn Giles, Ian Gleason Toledo, Kyle Gregorich, Niley Hayner, Laura Hayes Lavender, Tess Henricks, Sabra Hermanson, Barrett Heinrichs, Hayden Hoots, Baron Jureski, Tyler Jorgensen, Emma Kincannon, Kay Listenberger, Cole Nelson, Trey Olson, Mason Pettit, Alexander Phillips, Madden Phillips, Anella Crawley, Gabby Rayer, Tyler Whippy, Reese Boyett, Jenna Saddam, Trey Sheever, Evan Schlingman, Waylon Schroeder, Jackson Skyman, Joseph Stammer, Addison Strong, Jackson Swarzik, J.D. Heath, Jasmine West, Bo Wilcox, Zane Wohlers, and Isabella Zopp. As you can see, it is a very strong academic class. Thank you. Let's give them one more round of applause. The last academic award I will recognize today is the Nebraska Capital Conference All Academic Award. To earn an NCC medal, students must have maintained a 3.5 GPA or higher during their 4 years of high school and scored a 25 or higher on the ACT. Please stand and continue standing when I call your name. Nolan Asher, Niley Hayner, Baron Jureski, Tyler Jorgensen, Cade Listenberger, Colton Nelson, Alexander Phillips, Matt Trey Sheever, Addison Strong, Jackson Swarzik, and Bo Wilcox. Again, this is your NCC all-academic team. Let's give them a large round of applause. A tradition at BC West High School is to allow the top 10% of the graduating class to provide the senior address. Members of this year's top 10%, when I call your name, you can come forward. Nolan Asher. Maren Jareski. Emma Kincannon. Alexander Phillips. Madeline Phillips. Anella Crawley. Jenna Saddam. Trey Sheever. And Jackson Swarzik.
Hello. Sorry. You know, this only happens once, so hopefully I do this right. Hello? I'm Alex Phillips. Time always runs. The clock ticking anew. It has brought us forward, through the test, through the toils, traps, and tribulations, through everything that dares stand in our way. Through this, no words could describe my peers other than triumphs. Every decision that we make has led us here, and often will continue to lead us again. We've done it in spite of it all, and because of it all. For this brief, ephemeral moment, we've cut success dead in the room. Crystallized achievement glitters in the light, shining in Sabrina's second. For a nanosecond, we can capture the achievement. We earned it. State finalists, star athletes, gifted academics, caring people. We've fought against ourselves countless times and emerged out each one victor. Those who stand here today, remember that feeling. Remember what it felt like to chase your dreams and achieve them. Once that clock resumes and time continues its pace, chase it once more. Set your eyes straight on the memory and continue to seize it. After all, it's always easier to grab something a second time.
Hello, my name is Madeline Phillips. As my last year in high school comes to an end, I recall every time someone turned to me, or I to them, and said, this will be the last. Last school day, last race, last game, last project and club meeting, and moment together in just the way this moment is together. But as I consider this, I am not just sad, but ever grateful that I got to experience and love all the things that I did. And so I want to offer my thanks to everyone that makes this so hard to walk away from. Parents, teachers, coaches, friends, and more. Even when you are not there with me, you will still be standing beside me, taken along in the person you have helped me become, and in the memories I carry with me. To all my peers, I want you to know this is the time in your life to continue to grow and believe in the things you can accomplish. It is true, high school goes by fast, but I also look back and realize how much I've experienced and grown in that time. My advice to everyone, while big leaps and accomplishments are nice, they are not the whole picture. If you work at something, you will get better, even if you have to look back a few years to realize just how far you've come. So do just that. Fall in love, not just with dreams, but dreams. Thank you. Have a good day.
Good afternoon. My name is Trey Schubert, and first off, I'd like to say Happy Mother's Day to everybody, especially my mom right over there. But over the past 4 years, our class has been building memories. Memories filled with moments we may not have realized we would miss until now. When we think about high school, it's easy to focus on the big moments. Homecomings, proms, big games, final exams, and graduation day. But the truth is, the moments that stay with us the longest are often the smallest ones. It's the conversations before class starts, the laughter at lunch, the encouragement from friends, the teachers and coaches who believed in us when we didn't believe in ourselves. It's wearing the Falcon name with pride, the bus rides, the inside jokes, the teammates that over time have turned into family. We spent years worrying about grades, wins and losses, and what would come next. As we close this chapter, we realize that worry fades, but what stays with us and matters most are the people sitting around us. Our families, our friends, our teachers, our coaches, our teammates. The people that made DC West feel like more than just a school, a home away from home. A place where we were encouraged to become the best versions of ourselves. We were going to miss this place, these hallways, these classrooms, this gym, and most of all, the people who filled it with memories we would cherish forever. As we leave here today, I hope we remember that life is not just about the milestones. It's about the everyday moments in between. As these are the ones that shape us, connect us, and stay with us long after the big moments end. Thank you and congratulations to the class of 2026.
Hello everyone, my name is Mary Goreski, and I'm so grateful for the honor to speak to you all today. Today marks the end of one journey and the beginning of something even greater. These years have taught us so much, and today we stand here together, not just because of our hard work, but by the grace of God. As I debated what to talk about, or what advice I wanted to leave with you all, I kept coming back to this verse. As we move forward, let us be encouraged by the promise God makes in Jeremiah 29:11. He says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not for you, to give you hope in the future." The future is very bright, so be boldly and work diligently. To our parents and teachers, thank you for your unwavering support and for believing in us even when we didn't believe in ourselves. We couldn't have done this without you. Class of 2026, I can't wait to see what we become. Thank you.
Hello, friends and families. I'm Jetta Sada, and I wanted to say thank you for being here to celebrate with us today. To my classmates, today is the day of joy, celebration, and pride. We finally made it, and all of our hard work paid off. But we didn't get here alone. We had teachers who supported us, challenged us, and never let us settle for anything other than our best. They pushed us to be great. We were constantly surrounded by this amazing community who stood by us through every success and every failure. We had friends who reminded us to laugh, smile, to cherish the little things, and slow down even when life became overwhelming. We had family members who sacrificed for us, cheered us on. But most importantly, we had each other on this journey of high school. And for some of us, the journey of life as we grew up together. And if there's one thing our journey has taught us, it's that we are capable of adapting, growing, and facing challenges head on. While our time at DC West has come to an end and we move on to our different paths, we must look back on all the school and community has done for us. Remember the lessons we were taught, the people we met, and the memories we made that will stay with us forever. Our experiences together in this community have shaped us into who we are today. Each and every one of you should be proud of what you've accomplished here. Once a Falcon, always a Falcons. Congratulations, class of 2026, and best of luck.
Hey guys, I'm Noel Nasher. Here's my speech. Thank you for the opportunity to speak today, and thank you to my mom for nicely encouraging me to take this opportunity. When looking back on my high school experience, I'll appreciate the big wins in basketball and Friday nights on the football field. But what I'm most grateful for is the everyday interactions with the people in this room. When I'm uncertain about my own future, I think back to one of my favorite Christmas movies, It's a Wonderful Life. The life of George Bailey reminds us that we don't have to do extraordinary things to live an extraordinary life. George Bailey felt like a failure because his life didn't go how he planned. However, he was able to see his everyday kindness and acts of service and how they positively impacted the community around him. The people at DC West taught me the value of everyday kindness and support. We don't always see the ripple effect of our everyday actions, but it's there. All the words we say, all the acts of kindness, it all impacts the people in the world around us. I'd like to thank my classmates for countless memories, for my teachers and coaches for helping me get to where I am today, and my family for always supporting me, and wish my mom a happy Mother's Day. Let's go.
Hi everyone, my name is Jackson Sportsick and I'm very honored and thankful to be speaking here today. Throughout my 13 years at DC West, I have been heavily impacted by the amazing teachers our school has. These last few years, I've had numerous teachers who have left a major impact on me and helped me become who I am today. Ms. Cox and Mr. Baker, our student council sponsors, have helped me develop my voice and leadership skills that I'm excited to share with others as I move on to my next chapters in life. Mrs. Borden, Mr. Hyatt, and Mr. Troy, our high school science teachers, have helped me discover my love for science, the science world, and show me what it means to be an involved teacher who really cares for each and every one of their students. Seeing them in action has made me realize what I want to pursue after high school, following in the footsteps and becoming a high school biology teacher. Lastly, I want to thank my band director, Mrs. Gwen. Mrs. Gwen has the daunting task of teaching band first period to a class of half-asleep high school students. But no matter the mood, Mrs. Gwen is always excited to make us better people than we were before. From the early morning marching practices, to the early morning marching band practices, to the late nights practicing solos and concert music, I have loved every second of this musical journey that Ms. Gwen has provided for me and my peers. With that, I want to say thank you to all the teachers and staff that have made this school so special and so hard to say goodbye to. Thank you and happy Mother's Day.
As the principal of Douglas County West High School, I affirm that the seniors sitting before you today have met or exceeded the academic requirements set forth by the Nebraska Department of Education and the Douglas County West Community School Board. School board members, parents, family, friends, and staff, I present to you the Douglas County West graduating class of 2026. Seniors, please prepare to receive your diplomas. Bailey Christine Anderson. Bella Rose Anderson. Nolan Grant Asher. Colin William Easterfeld. Jaden James Blank Jimenez. Brooke Marie Coyle. Caden Michael Foster. Jocelyn Opal Giles. Gleason Toledo. Kyle Scott Gregorich. Niley Ariana Hayner. Adora Jean Hayes Lavender. Tess Amelia Henricks. Sabra Christine Hermanson. Barrett Kelly Heinrichs. Caden Daniel Hoops. Reese Everett Hubbard. Marin Nicole Jareski. Sailor Joyce Johnson. Oh no. Kyler Jarrett Jorgensen. Joy Lorraine Kelly. Emma Lee Kincannon. Lillian Joy Kosiski. Cheyenne Marie Cruz. Abigail Nicole LeMay. Cade Robert Listenberger. Rylan Flynn Lady. Edison Orlando Lopez Merriquin. Robert Xavier Marinello. Blaine Austin Martin. Isabella Gail McGavran. Molly Ann Malin. Damian Riley Monroe. Colton Lyle Nelson. Tucker Christopher Nielsen. Benjamin Trey Lewis Olson. Caleb Jeremy Pace. Grant Walter Parr. Mason Michael Pettit. Alexander Lonnie Phillips. Madeline Barbara Phillips. Anella Elizabeth Crawley. Brody Michael Radcliffe. Abby Lee Rayer. Kyler Aaron Rippey. Reese Paul Royak. Jetta Rose Saddam. Trey Michael Schieber. Evan Andrew Schlingman. Waylon Orlo Schroeder. Jackson Dean Skeiderman. Joseph Daniel Stammer. Addison Marie Strong. Jackson David Swarzik. Ethan Edward Taft. Cade Joseph Paul Thiessen. Colton Daniel Trost. Paul Alejandro Valadez. J.D. Ann Beef. Connor Lloyd Welton. Jasmine Leilani West. Bo Michael Wilcox. Zane Raymond Wohlers. Isabella Jolie Zock. Seniors, please stand and face the crowd. In keeping with the time-honored tradition, it is now time to move your tassel from the right to the left side of your cap, signifying your graduation.